Hi everyone, today we will be taking this tinsel star from Dollar Tree and we will be covering it with moss. So we're going to redo the look of this star. The material that you'll need is obviously the tinsel star from Dollar Tree, your glue gun and some glue sticks because that uses a lot of glue, scissors, some type of filler. That's a personal preference. I just use a plastic bag. These are little snippers to cut off the prongs that you'll see later once we take the tinsel off. Again, personal preference. You don't have to do that. And last but not least, floral moss from Dollar Tree. So let's go ahead and get started. So I begin by removing the tinsel from the star. Now usually you can find a starting point. If you can't, here, I finally got all the tinsel off. Again, I don't save it. You might want to save it for something. Maybe I will save it. Maybe I can use it around Christmas time. So we'll go ahead and put that to the side. So here is the bare star. These are the little prongs that I was talking about. They were used to hold the tinsel. Now you don't need that for covering this with moss, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and snip them off, which is also our guest room. But if we had any guests right now, they wouldn't be able to come in. Oh my gosh, I thought I was done. I want to take this opportunity to say, if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video, and I ask that you please subscribe and click on the little bell button so that YouTube notifies you whenever I upload a video. There's some of these little just so you know, I didn't get all of them, but that's okay. Now, as I mentioned, I fill this with the plastic bag. It helps the moss adhere a little bit. I'm just going to cut the plastic bag. I don't need to fill the entire thing. I just need to fill enough. All right. That is glued in. I'm going to fluff up the bag. Now I am ready for my moss. So I have this little plate that I'm just going to put my moss on. This was a bag that I had already opened. One thing about the Dollar Tree moss, which I'm sure a lot of you are aware of already, it does stain your hands green. You can wear gloves if you'd like. It washes off. But then I suggest you wear gloves. All right, we are going to start. Hot glue and just lay a bunch of moss. Now here is why I'm not worried about how it looks right now, because once we have it completely covered, we are going to go back and we will trim it with the scissors. And while we trim it, we will be shaping it as well. So don't worry about just being messy right now. I'm gonna have to break down and open the next bag of moss. So before I do that, I'm going to start shaping it. And this will give me an idea of how much more I want. So to shape it, I literally just take my scissors and I just begin to feel where it is and just cut to shape it. And here's where I get in trouble, and I may end up taking more moss off than I probably should, but that's where you can go back in and glue and put a ton of stuff on there. That's why we shape it, to see where we may have missed. Fill in these bare spots. So I don't know if you can see the bare spots right there. So I'm going to fill in the bare spots. I may have to reshape it more. I think I got good coverage. I didn't have to open my second bag of moss, and again, I did not use a full first bag. My first bag was more than halfway completed, or I'm sorry, halfway used from a previous project. Okay, I'm going to go once more around it. With the scissors to, oh, no, look at this. Let's see. Gotta really look at the star sometimes, and this happens with some Dollar Tree products. They're not shaped completely properly. I guess I can put it that way. So there might be a little crooked, or there might be a bend, or when there shouldn't be. I think the star has that issue because it just doesn't look like completely. Oh, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Okay. All right, I'm gonna shape it once more. Very light shape. Not going crazy at all. Now there is I will do a get to know me video, and in that get to know me video, you'll get to know our dog, who is a German Shepherd and walked into the craft room. since she just won. Okay, so the last item that I completely forgot to mention that I would suggest using is also an item that you get from the Dollar Tree, and that's this spray adhesive. So it just helps to keep it from shedding everywhere. Use as little or as much as you want. And here is your final product. Now, if you'd like, you can add a burlap bow, or a jute twine bow. You can dress it up a little bit more. I will show you how I'm thinking about using it in my decor.